Yo people, it's your boy Teddy Hoggle again. So I'm going to do another review. I'm going to keep this mega rolling today because I need to knock these out before I hit the road. So this time is going to be Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. Now if you've seen this film, you know about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is all into this futuristic stuff and all this alien business. So I think that's why he's in a lot of these movies nowadays, like Oblivion. But I'm gonna get into something with you about this thing, because I think this film was a big violation to certain things. But anyway, so Tom Cruise now, he's like, it's not like a quantum leap, I wouldn't say, but basically he's a major, and what he does is he goes around and he promotes this. He promotes the army. He promotes it to the point where he actually gets people to join the army so they can save their people. But what he doesn't realize is that when he does it, the guy sets him up to join the army himself, like properly in the front line. He doesn't. He's a prick. He doesn't want to do it. Yeah, you can see it. Like, he tries his hardest to get away, but then what he does is he joins it and whatever, and like his performance is well. Tom Cruise is a great actor. I have to say that he's not one of my best, but Mission Impossible, to me, no one could have done Mission Impossible except for Tom Cruise. People say no. Tom Cruise made Mission Impossible. If Mission Impossible was anybody else, they would have shut that franchise down. I'm telling you this right now, they would have shut it down. But Tom Cruise, somehow, he keeps bringing it back. Remember this shoot was in cocktails. He wasn't doing no great. He was throwing cocktails up in the air and flinging it around his back and thing. People, you have to remember this. Tom Cruise is probably a big boy actor, but he's not recognized like that. For me personally, he's not recognized like that. So I can't say for you guys, but Edge of Tomorrow. So let's cut back because I'm getting off topic right now. But yeah, so he kills this. He goes into the war and he kills this little alpha thing. No, it's not little, but massive. It looks like something out of Final Fantasy, and he kills it. But then the blood drips on him, and then all of a sudden he wakes up. So if you go, oh, that's all right. That's kind of a good way to like see how he got this ability. So he does it, and basically every time he goes to war, he dies. But he dies in different spots because he remembers certain things from the time he died before. So this is where Emily Blunt comes into it now. He sees Emily, and then he says to her, oh, blah, blah, blah. She goes to him, when you wake up, come and find me. So he finds her, and this is the thing. It keeps looping over and over and over and over again. He's training, she kills him. He's training, she kills him. He's training, she kills him. Just so he gets better. He gets to the point, I might say, I will put in this reference, he becomes Super Saiyan level 10, and he's a bad boy. No one can touch him. Nobody. He's trying to save people's lives, and he then realizes, look, this is not the thing. He needs to continue. So basically, he does what he needs to do, and alright, I'm going to get into the part now where I think the film was a big disrespect, just like Oblivion. And I see the way he's going with things in these films, but I think I look too much into it. But if you've watched Oblivion, and then you understand what I'm talking about, I'm gonna see if you guys, because these are my early reviews, so hopefully you guys will see and comment. But if you've watched Oblivion and you know what I'm talking about, there's a part at the end of that film where they take the piss, and in this film they're taking the piss again. So if you know what I'm talking about in Oblivion, please leave the comment below. But for this film, I'm going to talk about how they took the piss in this film. So if you guys have seen Da Vinci Code, and you know what Da Vinci Code is about. It's about Mary Magdalene and Jesus' descendants on Earth. Okay. So when I went to see this film, it was a bit baffling. When I come out of the cinema, I was baffled. I was like, wow, what's going on? But this was the trick. This is what they want you to believe. Now, I'm a believer in an extent. I believe in what I want to believe in. So But this film was a big disrespect to Da Vinci Code. It's a big disrespect. And I've realized now that they're hiding something. There's something that they're hiding and don't want us to find out. And this movie kind of proves it to me why it's a big disrespect. Okay. So if you remember the Da Vinci Code, Mary Magdalene is meant to be, she's meant to be in the, they laid her to rest in that crystal pyramid, the triangle. So this see what we're getting to already. So if you remember Oblivion, the triangle is again symbolizes something that I'm not gonna mention, but you all know what I'm talking about. Okay. So he finds out that this thing that's living on Earth, that's sending out all the signal to the ones around their area, is in this thing. Now I thought to myself, isn't that a bit puzzling that you did Oblivion and you took the piss at the end with that film, with that triangle thing telling him, oh, I am God, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then you take the more piss by saying this thing is buried in the ground where Mary Magdalene, the descendant, she had a descendant of Jesus Christ, that's where he's buried as well. Now, I know I might be getting too into it, but don't you think that's a coincidence? This is the second film that I've seen with Tom Cruise now where I think you're taking a piss. And I would love to talk to him, ask him what the fuck is going on. And that's my first swear word. Shit. There's my second. This for me, the film was great, don't get me wrong. But the ending, you spoiled it like you did in Oblivion. You're taking things too far. I can see it. I can see it clearly what you're trying to do. You're trying to write off something. And you know what I'm talking about. So if the right people watch this film, please watch Oblivion and then watch this film as well. And then watch the Da Vinci Code. And then you will see what I'm talking about. All films link together in a certain way because there's no more original thinking in the movies. They have to try and take the piss somewhere. And this one, I have to be blunt with you, is taking the piss out of certain things that people believe. And if you believe it, just go to France, watch Oblivion, watch these things, read history, watch the Da Vinci Code, even read the Da Vinci Code as a book. They'll probably tell you even more about this. Tom Cruise, I see what you're doing, and I wanna prove it to you guys. I wanna see what his next movie is, and if it's about aliens again, I really wanna see, because this guy, he's showing us something. And I don't want to be the only person that's seen it. So yeah, Edge of Tomorrow, I will give it, because you took the piss at the end, I'm probably gonna give it a 5. The action's great. I love sci-fi, but I think you took the piss at the end because I saw it. So yeah, 5 for me. Tom, you're great. Please do something about aliens and do another Mission Impossible film. And we'll see how it gets on. I'll probably rate that a 9. Yeah, so people, it's your boy Teddy Hoggle. Yeah, like, subscribe. Peace.